Why women are wearing subway shirts. Women are wearing subway shirts to try and avoid unwanted advances in catcalling in certain public spaces such as the subway. With the weather getting warmer, women are wanting to feel safe whilst dressed cute and ready for the summer weather. Throwing on an oversized tee to cover up has become the TikTok trend, subway shirts. Many women have taken to TikTok to remind their followers to take a cover up with them in the warmer months as a way to feel safer. They have also been expressing that while they wish they didn't feel the need to cover up, they feel much safer doing so. While there is not much evidence to support the notion that what you wear provokes harassment or assault, the community it has created on TikTok is undeniably empowering.
Alright guys, so on this edition of Google for Cocoa Puff World, we got to talk about a TikTok trend that is being embraced by women that has really shown us that we've come full circle when it comes to this idea of women's empowerment, right? And femininity, okay? It's truly fascinating stuff. As you know, in modern society, okay, modern women, they tell us that in order to be empowered, they have to be like men, right? They need to be given the same rights as men. They need to be given roles that are traditionally seen as more masculine. They should be able to wear what they want, screw who they want, be as big as they want, right? They should be able to do anything that they want to do without being judged, okay? It's basically about not taking any type of accountability for their actions, okay? It's about ignoring human nature, right? And just doing what you want to do and telling society that you're some sort of bigot or you're hateful if you just so happen to judge their behaviors and say, hey, you know what? I'm not necessarily sure this is the smartest thing to do. I'm not necessarily sure if you should be doing this, okay? And that leads me to this newest TikTok trend that, again, is showing us that they've come full circle, right? They realize that, hey, you know what? Maybe human nature is a thing, right? Maybe what the traditionalists, maybe what the religious folks was telling us about how, you know, women are supposed to cover up, right? Women are supposed to be modest. You're not supposed to be, you know, showing everything you got. Maybe they're right, okay? As women on TikTok are being empowered by actually covering up, right? They're starting to cover up instead of wear less clothes because they don't want to have creepy men approach them in public. And a lot of women are saying that this is sad but necessary. And again, the way they're covering up is with this new concept that again is as old as time, really. But hey, it's new in 2023. They're doing this by wearing what they call a subway shirt or a safety layer out in public. Take a look.
What actually is the subway shirt? You've probably seen this idea circulating your For You page. And unfortunately, it's not the next big fashion trend. Subway shirts are a way women cover up to avoid harassment on the trains or subways, to make the outfit loose or cover them up in a certain way. The influencer who coined the term, Sophie Milner, did stress that nothing women do will ever be able to stop a perpetrator harming them. Subway shirts aren't a way to victim blame women who don't cover up, but instead shows how women feel forced to make decisions around what they wear in order to make them feel safe.
Yeah, truly amazing stuff, right? It's not like you had, you know, the conservative people, religious folks, traditional folks telling women that, hey, you know, maybe it's best if you cover up. Maybe it's best if you be modest. Maybe it's best if you carry yourself like a woman that actually has some class when you go out in public, and maybe you won't get so much unwanted male attention. But a lot of these women, again, they've been brainwashed by the feminist movement, by modern women to believe, no, that's not empowering. It is actually oppressive for women to cover up, because as a woman, you're supposed to, again, just show everything that you got, right? You're supposed to be naked everywhere that you go. Okay, and then you're supposed to blame men, right, for going along with human nature and, I don't know, taking a peek at you, right, as a woman, or coming up to you and giving you a compliment or expressing interest in you when, again, you're showing all of your skin, right? You're showing everything that you have. Again, it's just amazing, right? It's absolutely amazing how this works. And they're trying to say, well, it's not victim blaming because us women are doing it, right? Because it's something that us as women are doing naturally, even though men have been saying, or more conservative men have been saying, you know, for a long time that, you know, maybe it's not a good idea for women to, you know, show everything they got in public, right? Maybe they should, you know, not wear these types of things. But let's read it here, because apparently this is some new innovation, right? The subway shirt. Women are wearing safety layers over their outfits to deter, quote, creepy men with many labeling it sad but necessary. Ray Hershey from New York shared how she keeps herself safe in the city on her TikTok, Ray Hershey. She captioned the clip, which racked up more than 600,000 views. Quote, "Just know if you see me in a white button down, the real fit is underneath." On the viral video, she wrote, quote, "When you arrive at your destination and take off your Subway shirt." The clip showed the content creator in a cafe removing a coat and a white shirt to reveal a black top with a cutout detail. Yeah, so at one point in time, this influencer thought it was a good idea to wear this out in public, right? Showing everything she got, okay? So she came up with a bright idea of covering up right before she goes out in order to avoid unwanted attention. Revolutionary stuff. Apparently, again, this is revolutionary, okay? Absolutely amazing. The TikTok resonated with people as many rushed to the comments to reveal they do the same thing to shield themselves from unwanted attention. One person wrote, quote, "Fashion safety layer." Another said, quote, "The men blocker." Another said, quote, "I call it my, quote, summer jacket. Any thin fabric large garment to cover my figure until I'm safely inside." Someone else wrote, quote, "LOL, I have an Uber shirt I wear," while others who haven't heard of the trend express how, quote, sad but necessary it is to cover up to avoid unwelcome stares. One person wrote, quote, "This is so sad, but I totally understand." Someone else said, "Sad but necessary." Another said, quote, "I've seen another video about a Subway shirt, so the fact that this is common is so sad." Yeah, so here's the thing. Notice how they named it the Subway shirt, right? Where are most Subways at? Okay, they're in liberal cities. I guarantee you these same women that are complaining about this, okay, being victims of crime, assault, things like that, they probably voted for it, right? They probably voted for a lot of those people on the street that tend to approach them with ill intent, right? I guarantee you they voted for a lot of the things that they're complaining about, that they're so concerned about. Again, it's truly fascinating stuff. But again, what is really fascinating me is that these people, women, act so offended when they get exactly what they beg for, right? When a woman goes out and is not wearing any clothes, to me, that signals that she wants attention, right? Now, again, maybe she doesn't want male attention. Maybe she does. I'm not sure. Some of them claim that they do it for other women. They don't necessarily do it for men. But you have to have common sense in this world, right? You have to understand human nature, that if a woman does not cover herself in public, that men are going to look, right? Because men are attracted to women. And therefore, there's some guys that are going to look. I mean, me personally, look, if you putting it out there, I'm going to look, right? I'm not going to stare. I'm not going to, walk up to you and start saying all types of crazy stuff or do anything like that. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick peek. You know what I'm saying? If you putting it out there, it is what it is. I'm not ashamed to say that. Okay? But again, this is why I'm the type of person where I will advocate for things like, for example, segregated gyms, right? Where, hey, men and women work out in different areas, because you got some women that come to the gym with no clothes on, and then they want to get mad because they catch a dude, looking at them, when, in my opinion, it seems like they're inviting that type of attention when you come to the gym with no clothes on, right? It is what it is. If I caught a woman looking at me in the gym, right, and I'm in the gym with, a tank top or whatever, I ain't gonna be mad about it. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, that creepy woman is looking at me. I'm gonna be like, well, it is what it is. But that never happens to me, right? The only compliments I get in the gym, the only stares I get in the gym are from other men, right? And I'm pretty sure that is what happens with most men, is that, the better you look physically, the more attention you get from other men. You don't actually get more attention from other women. It's an unfortunate reality, right? But still, even if I caught a dude looking at me and if he was gay, I would be like, it is what it is. I don't really care that much. It's not that big of a deal. When you're not wearing clothes, right, when you don't have on layers, you're inviting some type of attention, whether that's wanted or unwanted. You're inviting attention. That's just common sense. That is how the world works. You can't avoid or dismiss human nature. When you go against human nature, you can't be surprised. You can't get upset and complain when you have to suffer the consequences of human nature. right? That's what bothers me the most about these women. They want to go out naked and then they want to say, well, no, human nature is not a thing. I want to walk around naked and men should just ignore it, right? Men should ignore the fact that I am naked. And that's just not how it works. It will never work that way. It will never be that way. And that's not an open invitation for men just to go up to women and start harassing them because they don't have clothes on. No, right? Obviously, men should not do that. But what a lot of these women see as harassment, okay, if you read some of the comments, what they're annoyed by is the stares, right? They're annoyed by dudes looking at them, okay? How many times have I done videos about girls in the gym getting mad at dudes that simply just look at them in the gym, right? They're in the gym with no clothes on, right? Wearing skin tight leggings and a sports bra, again, no clothes, doing the most sexual workout possible. And they're mad because a dude, glanced at them for a second. That's what a lot of these women are complaining about. They're not complaining about actual harassment in regards to like a man coming up to them and, touching them or groping them or something like that, which is totally unacceptable, right? And men should not do that. Doesn't matter, how little clothes a woman is wearing. That's not an invitation to do something like that. But I'm just saying, a lot of these women, that's not their complaint. Their complaint is simply just looks, right? A dude looks at them or a dude comes up to them and says, hey, I think you look nice, or they express interest. They want to take them out on a date or something. Oh my God, men are harassing me. Creepy men, right? Again, that's the problem here, right? So as you can see, you got a ton of women here talking about, oh, I do this too. Try to block men, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. Ray is not the only woman on TikTok revealing they have to cover up on public transport. Content creator Fiona, who lives in New York, again, New York, right? Once again, here we have a trend. Also posted on TikTok, Fiona A. Lynn, about the oversized blazer she wears over her dress. She captioned the clip, quote, now that it's finally getting warmer in New York, this is your reminder to always wear a Subway shirt / jacket over your cute outfit to protect yourself. Because lots of crazy people on the train, right? Lots of crazies on the trains. Again, it's just hilarious. This is what these people voted for, right? They voted for crazies to be on the train. They voted for crazies that actually will come up to women and, sexually assault them. They voted for those people to be on the street, right? That's what they voted for. Many rushed to the comments to leave their own thoughts with some feeling annoyed that women have to cover up to feel safer. One person wrote, quote, it's sad that you have to do that. People suck. Another said, yep, a lot of crazies on the train. Fiona, smart baby. Someone else wrote, to protect against the pervs. Yeah, I can imagine a lot of simps in the comment section too, right? Telling them, yeah, you're right. A lot of these men out here are just creepy. Again, it's just fascinating to me how a lot of this stuff comes full circle. It reminds me of the feminists, okay, who spent so many years arguing that there's no biological difference between men and women. The only difference between men and women come from socialization by men, right? That's what they argue. Now, the men who want to be women have taken that argument to the extreme, and now feminists are realizing the error of their ways, right? That all those years of them arguing that men and women are not different biologically led to biological men basically saying, yeah, well, because of that, we can be women. And now you have those same feminists screaming at the top of their lungs about how women are being erased by biological men. Absolutely hilarious. It's almost as if the traditionalists, the conservatives, right, the religious folks, wisdom led them to be correct about issues like this in the first place, because human nature is human nature. And maybe, just maybe, regardless of whether or not you want male attention, maybe as a woman, you should just cover up anyways when you go out in public. Maybe that's just a good idea generally. Just saying. But if you don't cover up, right, if you choose not to, don't get mad if you catch somebody like me taking a peek at what you put out there for the world to see. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.